Hey, KO, talk to Bam about your fourth quarter explosion on his walk-off as to what might have ignited it yesterday. And he said a light might have just gone off. Is that the way that you would articulate it as well, or was it something more there?
Yeah, I mean, I just made some shots. I obviously saw some opportunities, took advantage of them, and made the most of them. You could have went the other. I mean, you could have missed shots. It doesn't. Stuff just happens. But I was feeling good. I know putting in a lot of reps. These last few weeks here, so it came to fruition.
Looked like you were having fun. Any of those particular plays down the stretch give you more delight than the other, or the 31-footer, or the elevation to the rim?
The one play is, Derek Jones could have, went 360 windmill, but he gave the ball to me to do a nice two-hand dunk. That was my favorite part.
Thanks, Bill.
Ethan Skolnick.
Hey, Kelly. Obviously, you've shot the ball really, really well since the All-Star break. How much of what's happened with you lately and finding your form from there just has to do with just being completely healthy now after what happened last offseason?
Yeah, that's definitely part of it. I told someone the other day, I feel like I'm moving really well. This is the best my body's felt. And, I feel like I'm moving really well on the court. So that always helps, whether it's getting separation or getting a lift into your shot or power or whatever it is. But, I feel like I'm in great shape. I'm moving well. And, I'm putting a lot of reps, over that quarantine, over this last little while. I've really worked at it. And, it's coming together.
Cooper Moorhead.
Kelly, it's kind of a big picture question, but how has your relationship with Spo and the communication with him evolved over the years? Not just this year, but over the last few years.
It's been good. I mean, Spo's a great guy, obviously great character, and he does communicate with people well. I know that's part of what makes him a top tier coach. And for me, it's my role is ever changing, and as is a lot of people on our team. So that communication helps, and it just goes a long way to know what they want of you when you're on the court, and what you can do to help this team win. And he puts that on the plate for you, and it's your job to do it.
Has there ever been a situation where he's maybe been very upfront with you and told you something that you didn't want to hear, but then weeks later you realize that was probably the right thing for him to say?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's always stuff you don't want to hear. I guess the thing you don't want to hear most is that you're not going to play or you're not in the rotation. But obviously when you hit adversity, you got to get up again, keep fighting, keep working, put your head down and get through it. And, whatever it is, on the basketball court, off the basketball court in life, whatever it is, that's, what has to happen. And, people, when you get knocked down, the only thing to do is get back up and get back on the horse.
Winderman.
Kelly, with the setting you guys are in, there's certainly no givens day to day who's there and who's not. So when you get a day like today when Jimmy's not there, Spo always talks to us about next man up, and playing with who you have. What's it like not to have Jimmy on the court? And what's it just like in this incredibly unique setting where you may not know day to day who's going to be there and who's not?
Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy world, crazy bubble, so to speak. But you're not going to know who's here day to day. Stuff happens. It could be, whatever injuries, whatever personal issues. You never know, in life. But obviously we played without Jimmy before, and so it's not like the whole world's coming to an end. But obviously we want him out here, and he's a key to our team, and we're better with him. But it's definitely great to get some other guys some reps and some different looks, and whether he gets in foul trouble or something happens, we're going to need other guys to step up in his place, and in anybody's place who goes down. So that's part of our depth, and we can use that to our advantage for sure.